Hi everyone, this is Emma from the Urban Indian Health Institute, and in this short video I'm going to walk you through how to find the number of American Indians and Alaska Natives living in urban areas in the United States from the 2010 census using American FactFinder. So to start, we are going to open up American FactFinder, and you'll notice that I already have the home page up. However, if you want to follow along on your computer, you can reach FactFinder at this URL right here. That's factfinder2.census.gov. And we are going to begin with a guided search. So this brings us to the first page of the guided search. And here we want to select that we are looking for information about people. And this is because we're interested in obtaining population counts. So notice that conveniently this is already selected for us, but once we confirm that we do have people selected, we are then going to press Next right here to proceed to the second step, which is Topics. So here on the Topics page, you'll notice that the first option under People is Basic Count and Estimate. We want to go ahead and click on that and expand it. And then out of the options that appear, since we are interested in urban and rural population counts, we want to select Urban and Rural down here at the bottom of the list. So you'll notice that when you click on Urban and Rural, to select it, it moves over here to your selection box. So your selection box is where you'll be collecting all of your search criteria throughout the guided search. And this is what will determine what census tables are pulled for us in the end. So once we confirm that Urban Rural is actually in our selection box, we will then click Next and move to the Geographies window. Here in Geographies, we want to select a geographic type from this pull-down menu. So for our purposes today, we will be selecting United States, as we are interested in the urban population counts on the national level. However, if you are interested in a smaller geographic area, such as a specific state, county, or census tract, then you may select that here also. Once you select the type of geography you're interested in, further menus will appear from which you can select your specific area of interest. So we will be selecting United States. And you'll notice that since there is only one national geography, we don't actually have any further options to choose from. So we'll go ahead and select United States again. And in this window, you have to click this Add to Your Selections button to actually have that add to your selection box. So once we have United States in our selection box, we'll go ahead and again click Next. And that will bring us to the Race Ethnic Group window. Because we are specifically interested in the American Indian and Alaska Native population, we do want to go ahead and choose this Select from Race Ethnic Groups button here. That will bring up the population group options. So for our purposes today, we're interested in the 009 American Indian and Alaska Native alone or in combination with one or more races population group. So we're going to click that and add that to our selection box. However, if you are interested in a different population group or in selecting a comparison group, then you may select that here as well. Once you have your population group selected, you want to travel down to the bottom of the screen and again click Next. And this will bring us to all of the tables that match our search criteria. You will notice that there are 8 in total. However, the bottom 4 are all from 2000. So we are only interested in the 2010 data today. However, you'll notice that even between the 2010 tables, there are 2 types. There are the HCT tables and the PCT tables. So the HCT tables are going to give us information about households. So that will give us the count of households in urban areas and households in rural areas. We are interested in the PCT2 tables, which give us information about persons. So that will be the number of American Indian and Alaska Native individuals living in urban and rural areas. Even among the PCT2 tables, there are 2 different tables, each from a different data set. However, the SF2 data set has not yet been updated for this table. you'll notice if we click on it, 100% of the total American Indian Alaska Native population has not yet been defined for this file. So if we go back and select this third table down from the American Indian and Alaska Native summary file data set, you'll notice that it has been updated and all the individuals have been defined for this file. So a quick orientation of the table. This is the total number of American Indian and Alaska Natives living in the United States. This is the total number living in urban areas, and this is the total number living in rural areas. There is a further breakdown underneath urban between urbanized areas and urban clusters. Both of these are different types of urban areas. Urban clusters are urban areas that have populations between 2,500 and 50,000 people. And urbanized areas are slightly bigger population-wise. They are urban areas that have populations of 50,000 people or more. So now that we know that the table that we are interested in is this PCT2 table, and that it's from the American Indian and Alaska Native summary file, we should be able to find this table again much more quickly upon returning to American FactFinder. So I am going to pull up another tab, and I'm going to walk you through how to reach this table much more quickly if you're coming at it a second time. So for that, I will bring you to Advanced Search. And you'll notice it actually pulls in all of our search criteria from our guided search, but for our purposes, we're going to X out of that and start with a clean slate. So this is the Advanced Search homepage, and we are going to start with the Race and Ethnic Groups tab. Again, we'll be selecting that 009 American Indian and Alaska Native alone or in combination population group. And you'll see that that will come over to our selections box, which has now moved to the top left of the screen. So once you have the population groups of interest selected, you can go ahead and close that tab. And then come up here to the search box and just type PCT2 and then go. And that will bring us right back to our PCT2 table. So very easy. And that is it. So we have now shown you how to access the recently released 2010 urban and rural population numbers for the American Indian and Alaska Native alone or in combination with one or more races population in the United States. Thanks very much.